Okay, here we are back in League of Legends. Queued up, normal draft, landed in the jungle, and unfortunately it took me 30 freaking minutes to get into this game. So here we freaking are. Rise, Kindred, Aurelia banned out, Zyra, Zed, Sona. Leona got through. She could be a decent pick into Bard, but I'm gonna assume that's Lulu. Lulu support, that is. So if you're unaware, Lulu can provide a lot of attack speed through the use of the Ardent Censure, and I think it's her Whimsy or something. Basically put her back to being one of the really good supports. But the flip side is the Ardent Censure and Crucible are getting nerfed next turn. She's even doing that. So yeah, Ardent Censure. So she's going to give a lot of attack speed to Kog. He's most likely going to be going for an on-hit build. I should look at someone who could build a Frozen Heart, but don't really have the desire, I'm afraid. Well, like, this wouldn't be bad for how I build Warwick, sometimes tank Udyr, and a few others. But I'm in the mood for Shyvana.
They are nothing before me.
Now, I'm probably only going to be able to provide a partial commentary, so the mic's going to go mute eventually. Taking Vampirism so that I can sustain through the jungle. I don't know if I'm going to get a lifesteal item here or not. We'll see. If not, this is what's going to keep me going. Bounty Hunter, because I'm only going to have a red buff maybe, and then maybe blue smite for slows. Nothing truly impressive, I'm afraid. Exposed weakness for my teammates to combo off of. Sorcery, because you are an AD caster as Shyvana. Now, I want the Tenacity and Slow Resist because Lulu has Whimsy, Kog has his Slow, Pantheon has a Stun. I think LeBlanc has a Root or something, I'm not entirely sure. I do plan on going for the Bloodrazor this game. So the question is, do I want to go Bloodrazor into Titanic? And the problem with doing that, though, is Kog shreds HP, so that's not preferred. What's even worse is, depending on what type of build he goes for, he may not have crit, which means even a Randuin's Omen wouldn't be too helpful, I'm afraid. It would be nice for providing some sort of slow, it's just that item's been changed so damn much I don't even remember what it does anymore. It used to provide an attack and movement speed slow. These days it might only provide one or the other. Now, Pantheon packing Thunderlords means he's going all or nothing. If they don't win early, he's just going to fall off like a brick, and if we apply the proper pressure bot, Kog will knock it off the ground easily. Both Bard and I are packing exhausts. Should be a little concerned. Okay, there they go. I like that on Swain. Yasuo, that's very gutsy. We'll have to see how it works. But yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to do anything to LeBlanc, so my ganks should be focused on the bottom half of the map. Kog is pretty immobile. Lulu can help him, though, with her Whimsy, so there is that. It's just I'm going to be banking on Bard landing his stun or Jhin his root, and then we can just pummel him into oblivion. Okay, come on, Lulu. Load. There she goes. Yeah, she's going to be annoying, and I definitely can't wait for the unique passive to be applied to the Censure and Crucible. What's worse is, in the event she does go for that, that's going to, well, both of them, I mean, she can cleanse away a stats effect, be it a Swain root, a Jhin root, a Bard stun. Doesn't do anything for a Yasuo knockup, and I should also point out my ult does count as something Yasuo can ult off of. So we do have that synergy between us. Sadly, I'm afraid that's kind of it. Oh, one other thing I can talk about for not taking the AD and AP over the Spell Vamp and AD. Shyvana's ratios are so bad on her W that you actually don't get any additional AP damage for taking that. I think if you got to like level 18, you get like 3 extra damage, which is absolutely nothing that late in the game. So, you don't get much of a return, I'm afraid. I figure with the spell vamp and the lifesteal, I should be able to be pretty healthy in the jungle, and if I don't have to go back as much, that means more room for hijinks. Now, the machete is a trap for Shyvana. It can work on this side of the jungle, though. She is an AD caster, so you want to have the talisman. Granted, she can't use the mana regeneration component of it. The thing is, you get 25 health over 5 seconds, 5 HP per second, compared to this, which is 8% lifesteal, 8% of 68. That's going to be, you can round it up to 6, but that thing is, that's only a single target. In the event you were to actually...
30 seconds until
Yeah.
minions spawn.
Crud, what was I saying? Oh. In the event you... I'm gonna have to mute these guys at this rate. In the event that you can actually... Oh, it's all lined up already. Hit more than one target at a time with your spells or attacks, this is going to be vastly superior. So it's not going to help for this first camp where I'm getting the leash, but everything else should be golden. Now let's see, if I mute him... Nope, it still works. Riot needs to put restrictions on those just like they have on the pings. So, fourth shot. We're gonna take Q second. It doesn't make a world of difference which one you do choose, but Q does come off cooldown as you auto-attack, which is something that my particular rune page here does help with. I'm packing attack speed quints. Now, I don't have hard CC to lock down the Scuttle Crab.
They should run.
For a second there, I was getting concerned on how it could stand in the fire and not take damage. Right here you can see that it doesn't do too much early on. So 22 damage over time, but your basic attacks deal bonus damage and extend duration. I'm going to put this into burnout. That should allow me to actually take the chicken camp fairly easily. Like so.
The enemies of Demacia will fall. First blood. An enemy has been slain. By the blood of my father, I will end.
That's what I was afraid of. So that sets me back royally, but to be expected when my top laner dies so easily.
The quiet before battle.
let's see. He's going for the Duran Ring start. Not entirely sure how Yasuo died to him so easily either.
The dragon
He must have been
nears.
playing just really far up or something, I don't know. I'm gonna smite this so that it speeds up my clear. Basically damage reflection.
I go.
And you can see how skilled our Yasuo is by how far he pushes up with no vision.
The enemies of the have been slain.
I rest my case. That's what happens when you play like a dumbass.
I smell fear.
I don't know what he hopes to accomplish, I'm
The
afraid.
dragon nears.
Perhaps a small hint.
On wings of fury.
Okay, he's warding it himself, I hope.
They have faced nothing.
He went back. They both already went back.
The quiet before battle. An enemy has been slain. Without remorse.
I would have bet money he took this on his way through.
Has been slain. They should run now. Enemy dragon leaders.
Tremble before the power of a dragon.
So that should slow him down a little bit, but he had a really nice start courtesy of our top lane.
My true form.
Good news is he can't solo dragon, so we don't have to worry about that. It's just all the other stuff he can do we have to worry about. Right now I'm trying to farm up so I can get my Bloodrazor. At the very least, I want the Chilling Smite.
Enemy killing spree.
I always hate when I get players like that on my team.
Ally has been slain.
They should run now.
That was hilarious, I have to admit.
The quiet before battle.
Actually, he took long enough that this might qualify as never, but... Let's see if we can get anything down bot.
On wings of fury.
Actually, we'll go back real quick. I probably should have recalled instantly, but... Okay, Kog is most likely going to be going for Rage Blade first. That's kind of to be expected.
The enemies of Demacia will fall.
Question I'm wondering about right now is which boots I should get, to be honest. Lucid will give me more. I'd have to lane gank this or come from behind.
Without remorse.
Well, it gives me more summoner spells and everything.
I smell fear.
No boots. I'm guessing they do. Mid traded. Okay, at least they're keeping the pressure going somewhat. Bard's dead. They both could be dead.
An ally has been slain.
Let's get that.
I go.
I am a little concerned about just getting raw HP. I do need mixed stats here. The good news is he now has boots.
They should run now. The dragon nears.
Have to ult to safety. Meanwhile, bot lane. Man, did Yasuo fuck us here.
Power flows through me.
An ally has been slain. On wings of fury.
Almost have exhaust back up. I'm probably gonna have to go lucid boots here since we're gonna need these exhausts just to try to keep us in.
Has been slain. An enemy has been slain. I smell fear. Without remorse. The Enemies of Demacia will fall. The dragon nears. I smell fear. Armies of fury.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
They should run now.
You have slain an enemy.
Behold my true form.
Enemy killing spree.
The quiet before battle. The enemies of Demacia will fall.
Your turret has been destroyed.
They taste nothing
Okay, at this point I should start focusing on dragons. That way when we get catches like that we can push stuff down. Thing is, I need to hope my team can actually keep them distracted here in the mid while I go do that, which I have doubts they might not be able to do. Going somewhere?
An enemy has been slain.
Hoping he can take those, because I need to go back. And since I am resourceless, I can give this to Swain.
I go.
But yeah, I'm definitely not leaning towards this Frozen Mallet build in the future, I think. Want the Visage for healing and CDR. That after this I'm probably going to need a dead man's, just so I can keep up with people. GP is going to be very quick courtesy of his Trinity.
They have faced nothing like
Plus, if I can keep burnout going indefinitely, that will help quite a bit.
the quiet before battle.
Oh, he's got Death's Daughter.
An enemy has been slain.
I smell.
Killing spree.
So LeBlanc's down there.
Enemy has been slain. Killing spree. Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
That's close enough. They should not surrender, even though the game has made a turn for the worse for them. And I should have just stayed mid.
They are not before me.
Too slow.
On wings of fury.
So right now Pantheon has run into the main problem of going up against Shyvana. I can clear waves so much faster than he can. It's like night and day.
They should run.
Granted, his ult allows him to cover more ground and everything, it's just, I think mine's a little bit more useful. Well, for this particular team comp, that is, since I can combo with Yasuo.
Of fury.
No one turned around to clear this out.
I smell fear.
Or LB. Did not know I had that warded.
Double kill. Unstoppable.
I am unleashed.
Okay, I got double buffs. Now, I killed Gangplank. He must have he killed Jin. Jin must have gotten them from Pantheon. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to hit 15 off that. Going back, grab my Visage, and I will grab a Chain Vest.
They have faced nothing like me.
Kog is way out of position. I want to say he, well, that could be a Gunblade or it could be a Borg.
They should run now.
Yeah, I don't know what she was doing. She can't outdamage me. They shouldn't need my help. They have it all under control. They're professionals. That's a little awkward. But if you don't know, it's my level that's doing all the damage. I'm much, much higher than anyone else on the map. Their gangplank is kinda close, but he can't beat me alone. Oh, Swain's here. And at this point I can part with refillable potions. I'm gonna get the Giant's Belt. Hopefully my team doesn't do anything stupid while I'm away. But yeah, I'm definitely having mixed feelings on the the Frozen Mallet. It's coming in handy in some ways, other ways not so much. I think I'm gonna need a Warmogs though, even though yes, I am up against a Kog. That may get them to surrender. That was actually kind of big. My other option for a final item would be a Sunfire Cape.
The dragon nears.
Just buy me a few seconds, guys. Or kill them. That works too. I'm flexible. I need to kill this for health. Oh, it died before I got there. I do need to watch out for LeBlanc to a certain degree. I don't think we can end it here.
I smell fear.
Will he kill that for me? Yes, he will.
Without
Okay, Bard got us a Frozen Heart. Later. Did he ult somewhere, or...? But pretty much the only reason I'm going back here... Let me undo this.
on wings of fury.
Okay, we're going Wit's End final item. That's going to give me more attack speed, more damage. I can chip away at the enemy's MR so that Swain deals more damage. I deal more damage with my various magic attacks. I just need to hope my team doesn't get caught.
By the blood of my father, I will end them.
Now right here they just need to stall for time, because the enemy team is down LB and there's 2 waves of super minions pushing. Final dragon of the game. Before the LB is. And this is going to help my team immensely. without a steel threat, there was no reason whatsoever for me to smite that. I can save my smite for combat. And to think about it, I haven't kept track of who I have and haven't killed so far, so I don't know how my bounty hunter is doing.
The dragon.
Now, we could go for Baron, or we could try to end it. We're flexible here. And right there is that late game Kog I was talking about. So in the end, we really didn't accomplish anything there. We traded 2 for 2, I think. We can get this to deny Kog.
Without remorse.
Like, the other item that actually would not have been bad for this game would be the Mercurial Scimitar.
On wings of fury.
But I think I'd rather attack fast rather than hard. Granted, the lifesteal would be very much appreciated.
The enemy's inhibitor is respawning soon.
The quiet before battle.
Couldn't get it in time. Okay, I thought we had more damage. Apparently we didn't have Swain. So that did not go our way. We got Kog, but that's pretty much our Baron buff, so it's not worth it. Let's see if I were to sell this. 1750. So you guys can't see the fight, but I'm trying to do some math here. I'm gonna be a little short. And that's a delayed ace. So he needs to run. Not that way.
I go. They should run.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
Damn, they can see me now.
The quiet before battle.
Okay, was wondering if GP was going to walk back or what.
The dragon.
I botched this horribly. Yeah, I don't deserve any of those assists. They surrendered. So yeah, I kind of choked there. Oh well, let's see the damage. S minus. Whoa! I don't think I've ever seen this many S minuses. Just S's in general, I should say. In terms of damage dealt, I didn't deal as much as my carries, but I should have endured a lot more. So yeah, I need to look at Shyvana builds a bit more. Yeah, I'm still not entirely sold on this Wit's End. But in the end, Kog was the only threat just by virtue of being Kog Maw. The other ones were non-issues. I don't really care for the Gangplank build. He's one of the guys that got hurt by the Trinity change, and I'm still trying to see if... Well, I didn't really play him much in the first place, so I'm not looking too hard, I hope you know. But yeah, that's that. Pantheon had a good start, then he ran into an iron-scaled brick wall. LeBlanc, I don't know what happened to her. Lulu, you can see she's using what I told you about, the combination of Crucible and Sensor. Basically give lots of heals, massive shields, all the annoying stuff, which is going away next patch. Good build on Bard here. Yeah, yeah, I think I should have gone Scimitar. Granted, the 40 bonus damage is nice. This does deal a little bit more, and it also gives you lifesteal. In terms of MR, they're relatively close. The Wit's End is a little bit better. Yeah, I need to go back to the drawing board. But anyway, Shyvana, Yellow Lantern, got the chest. I may put her in ranked play, we'll see. I'd say it really does depend on team comp, because she needs some CC to get stuff done, such as Jhin, Swain, Bard. But yeah, we might have been able to get a solid S if I hadn't choked on those assists at the very end. 20, 27, 21, 21. Wow, I actually had the lowest kill participation on my team. But I was good in terms of deaths, which is what counts in the end. Anyway, I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.